What if a single pause before every decision could stop you from blowing it? You feel the pull of distraction. The easy path calls, promising comfort, while the difficult, meaningful work waits. You know what you should do, but the gap between intention and action feels vast, a chasm you struggle to cross. Today, we bridge that gap. A clearer view. To bridge that gap, we begin with a moment of clear-sightedness. Before committing to any action, any task, any decision, we must first truly understand its nature. We often rush into things driven by assumption or impulse, without pausing to examine the reality of what lies ahead. Epictetus urged us to remove these layers of illusion and confront the unvarnished truth of our intentions and their consequences. He wrote, "When you are going to take in hand any act, remind yourself what kind of an act it is." This is not about hesitation, but about clarity. It's about seeing the full scope of what we are engaging with, the potential difficulties, the necessary effort, the true value. It's about stripping away wishful thinking and facing facts, ensuring our actions align with a conscious, informed choice. This deliberate pause allows us to prepare our minds for the reality that awaits. Anticipating reality, this clear-sightedness extends beyond the task itself to the people we will encounter. Marcus Aurelius offered a powerful morning practice, not as an exercise in cynicism, but as a deliberate preparation for the human element of existence. He advised, "Begin the morning by saying to thyself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial." This isn't an invitation to judge, but a shield against surprise. By anticipating that we will face a spectrum of human behaviors, both admirable and challenging, we temper our expectations. We acknowledge that not everyone will act with reason or kindness, and that their actions are often a reflection of their own internal struggles, not a personal affront. This forethought allows us to meet these interactions with a degree of composure, rather than being derailed by unforeseen friction. It sets a foundation for responding thoughtfully, rather than reacting impulsively, to the inevitable complexities of human interaction. From impulse to habit, this kind of foresight, however, is merely a starting point. Intention alone is rarely enough to foster lasting change. As Seneca reminds us, we must actively cultivate these new ways of thinking and behaving, nurturing them until they become second nature. He advises us to hold fast to it and establish it firmly, in order that what is now impulse may become a habit of the mind. This means consistent, deliberate effort. It's not enough to simply understand what kind of act we are undertaking or to anticipate potential difficulties. We must actively practice the responses we wish to embody. Through repetition, what begins as a conscious decision, to respond with patience, to act with integrity, to approach a challenge with calm, gradually transforms. It moves from a fleeting impulse, requiring significant mental energy, to an ingrained habit, becoming a default setting of our character. This ongoing commitment solidifies our philosophical understanding into practical, lived wisdom. Embracing the path, this ongoing commitment solidifies our philosophical understanding into practical, lived wisdom. However, this journey is rarely taken in isolation. When we choose a path of self-improvement, when we strive to understand the kind of acts we undertake and respond with more deliberate virtue, others may not always understand. Our changes can disrupt established social dynamics, leading to reactions that might surprise or even challenge us. Epictetus cautioned against this, reminding us, if you desire philosophy, prepare yourself from the beginning to be ridiculed, to expect that many will sneer at you, and say, he has all at once returned to us as a philosopher, and whence does he get this supercilious look for us? This isn't a call to isolation, but a preparation for the inevitable friction that can arise when one embarks on a path of personal growth. It encourages steadfastness, recognizing that the opinions and judgments of others are external to us, and therefore not within our control. Our focus must remain on the internal work, the quality of our own actions and character, regardless of how they are perceived by those around us. This steadfastness in the face of external pressure allows us to remain true to our chosen path, continuing to refine our understanding and practice of virtue. Seizing the moment, this steadfastness in the face of external pressure allows us to remain true to our chosen path, continuing to refine our understanding and practice of virtue. Yet, even with this clarity, there's an internal struggle many of us face, the tendency to delay, to postpone, to put off what we know we should do. Marcus Aurelius compels us to look inward and confront this habit of procrastination, urging us to consider the preciousness of time and the opportunities we let slip by. He wrote, "Remember how long thou hast been putting off these things, and how often thou hast received an opportunity from the gods, and yet dost not use it." This isn't a call to self-condemnation, but a sharp reminder that life's moments are finite. Opportunities for growth, for action, for aligning our lives with our principles, are frequently presented to us, but it is our choice whether to seize them or let them pass. The time to act, to embody the virtues we admire, is always now, not in some imagined future. This consistent engagement with the present moment, seizing opportunities as they arise, is a critical step towards true inner contentment. Inner contentment. This consistent engagement with the present moment, seizing opportunities as they arise, is a critical step towards true inner contentment. Seneca reminds us of the profound truth that our happiness is not an external gift, but an internal creation. He writes, "Make yourself happy through your own efforts. You can do this, if once you comprehend that whatever is blended with virtue is good, and that whatever is joined to vice is bad." This isn't a passive wish, but an active command. It asserts that our well-being is directly tied to our choices, to align with virtue, to choose integrity, courage, and wisdom, and to reject the path of vice. True, lasting happiness isn't found in external circumstances or the approval of others, but in the deliberate cultivation of a virtuous character. It is a state of mind we build from within, through consistent action and a clear understanding of what truly serves our highest good. Understanding purpose. This deep well of inner contentment, built on virtue, also allows us to face external challenges with a new perspective. Epictetus offers a profound insight into the nature of adversity, suggesting that even what we perceive as negative has a purpose within the grand design of existence. He observed, "As a mark is not set up for the purpose of missing the aim, so neither does the nature of evil exist in the world." This isn't to say that suffering isn't real, or that difficulties are pleasant. Instead, it reframes them. A target isn't there to be missed, it's there to be aimed at, to provide focus and direction. In the same way, the challenges we encounter, the evil we perceive, are not random misfortunes designed to defeat us. They are intrinsic parts of the world, much like the target for an archer. They offer opportunities for practice, for growth, for developing resilience and wisdom. They exist, not to be avoided entirely, but to be understood, confronted, and ultimately, transcended through our virtuous response. This understanding allows us to see even the most difficult circumstances not as roadblocks, but as integral parts of our journey, each offering a chance to aim true and strengthen our character. The path ahead is not always clear, nor is it always easy. But with each intentional step, each moment of mindful choice, you are building the inner fortress of your character. You are not merely reacting to the world, but actively shaping your experience of it. You are becoming the architect of your own peace. If these reflections resonate with you, and you seek to further fortify your inner world, consider joining this quiet community. Subscribe now, and return tomorrow, as we continue to explore the timeless wisdom that guides us toward a life of purpose and tranquility.